of activity. I think you've seen the truck traffic, you've seen the beams being transported to the structures. We've got concrete trucks delivering materials. And, a lot of activity on the project. That's why we're all in our safety clothing. We're a big group. We're kind of in the middle of the work. You know, all of our efforts are now in getting ready for traffic toward the end of the year, and that's what our goal is. And I think you'll see we're going to be going further up the alignment. You guys are going further up the alignment, so you'll see activity just at every corner of the project. And it's good to have you here. Good to show you what we've been doing. I hope you see a difference every time you come in terms of the completion of work.
What could stay in your way?
Right now,
opening it in November, December.
I think if we can maintain weather like this for the rest of the summer, it would be fantastic. You know how rain affects our program and it works. I think we've got a plan now on how to put everything together and finish the work. So it's kind of a team effort. It's no individual will succeed, but together it's all coming together. And you know, we've got quite a few kilometers now of asphalt on the ground that we're just connecting. You know, so it's really a good feeling for us.
Did you put in your plan that the weather couldn't be great this year and that it will rain and you couldn't
I have
finish
a
the
direct
highway?
connection, you know, with the weather. So.
De unde până unde vom merge la sfârșitul anului?
From where to where are we going to drive on this motorway at the end of the year?
The plan is where you have traffic coming from two different directions on this side of Turda, okay? To bypass the city of Turda itself, you don't want heavy truck traffic going through the city. You also don't want it to go through Cluj. You want it to be able, if it's transit vehicles, in my mind, that means long distance trucking. And cars and buses and all of the different types of vehicles would come out on the other side of Cluj, Gilao. So, in your question, I was kidding you about the weather. Of course, we know what the last 10 years of weather is, the history of weather in this country. We plan it accordingly, but we always hope. I'm optimistic. I'm like the eternal optimist.
Yes, but
we'll have good weather.
Is there a possibility that you couldn't finish the highway this year because of the weather? That's my real question.
You asked me what was standing in my way, and all I asked for was good weather. So I'm not going to entertain the questions that say, why wouldn't you finish? Because we're going to do our very best to get this done. And that's what you'll see as you're going out on the alignment.
Cum va fi afectat termenul de finalizare de întârzierile de relocare a utilităților?
Are the utility relocations having an impact on the completion date?
I think it's a different thing. I think utilities have an impact on sequence of work. Because I think you just saw that there was earth, you know, on both sides of a power line you have work, but in the middle where the power line is, we weren't able to work. So we have to re-sequence our work and go work somewhere else, and then come back and finish that at a later point in time. So, you know, but we do that on a daily basis, and we try to work everywhere that's open to us to get as much work done as possible during these good summer months.
De câți bani ar fi nevoie pentru a termina proiectul ăsta?
How much money do you need to finish this section?
We have a program and a cash flow that we've provided to the government, you know, in terms of finishing the work. The exact number, it kind of, there is no exact number, because as we're progressing works and we define things that need to be done to do a complete, quality, and finished project, it is evolving. That's something that we are in very close contact with the National Company of Motorways, and we keep them informed. So What I can say is they've said on many occasions that the funding is in place and that they want to support getting this road done and open this year.
Short section to be built in a so long period of time.
Hai călcat pe sus.
Well, I can only speak from my experience because I've worked in a few countries that every project is unique. Every project has its own program of buying the land, moving the utilities, and getting places to work. And I would say that what we do as a company is we adapt to that program so that we can get as much work done and keep the quality and keep the safety focus on the project as we can. So that would be my answer to that.